I'm not about to waste anyone's time here today. This is Sean, and the reason why we are gathered here today is because this one scammed someone to the point that that person took his own life. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys not only how this person begged Sean to just tell him the truth, is this a scam or not, how he gave Sean money, and how this guy ended up taking his life. In this screenshot, you can see this is a friend of the person that took his life that is responding to someone's IG stories. I just saw your stories here on IG and I was shaking and crying because wow. So a friend of mine wanted to start trading and didn't know anything about this trading what. I was scared for him because I don't trust such things. And seeing these guys posting on TikTok having money, living soft life was too good to be true. But I didn't warn or try to stop him because he really wanted to make money, right? Then he followed a dude named Sean FX on TikTok. They began to text each other. Then the Sean FX dude asked my friend to send 1K so that he can trade for him. Keep in mind, Sean is not FSCA regulated to solicit funds from the public, nor is he FSCA regulated to be trading for people. Little did he know that he was going to be scammed. He had to go to a loan shark and borrow money so he could start trading, but all that money went down the drain. He was scammed by this dude named Sean FX, and I started following Sean FX and tried to see what was going on, but he eventually blocked me. I even have evidence. Please expose this for us, my brother. This is unfair and I feel sorry for other people who are being scammed because we don't have money. Yes, we are unemployed and want to make an income by any means, but we don't deserve to be scammed and not even have food in the house. We have families to feed. Please search Sean FX on TikTok. He has a silver tooth, shortish, and in one of his videos, he is wearing a cutty jacket. And I'm sorry to be sending so many things, but I'm just sick and tired of this, and nobody did anything to help. My friend ended up killing himself a week after this Sean FX guy blocked us on WhatsApp and TikTok. My friend was unemployed and just wanted to make money so he can provide for his family. He owed the loan shark about 2K or something, and they wanted to kill him for not paying back the money. So please help me if you can. I'm gonna play you guys a little voice clip so that you can understand what this friend was not only going through but also feeling about this death.
Yo, the way I'm shaking, like I am so angry. I'm literally shaking. I just went and to his page here on Instagram. Yo, this fucking guy. Yo, bruh, like you have no idea how painful that whole process of going to the funeral and just planning the funeral arrangements, because my friend only stayed with his grandmother and 3 nephews, yeah, because his sisters stay in Mpumalanga. If you could see where he stayed, yo, hey, bruh.
In this screenshot, you can see that an exchange of banking details were made in Mr. A.S. Mukari, and I think that is Sean FX's bank account, being that the second name starts with an S, and here you see Sean, so I'm thinking that is his real banking details. If it is, I am most definitely forwarding this along, not only to the FSCA but also to the Capitec Fraud Department. I will post a video about that tomorrow. Here you can see here's a screenshot, and furthermore he sends more screenshots, and all of these are screenshots that is meant to convince this client to send him money. I will also add you here in this group. Let's proceed. Okay, but wait, when exactly do you send the money back to your clients? How long does the robot take to reach the target? So obviously at the time, the client was a little bit hesitant to give his money, didn't understand what was going on yet, to which Sean then says, okay, nah, not a problem. Let me know when you have money and you are ready to make money. This client then tells him, you know what, mentally, I'm ready, but physically and financially, I'm not there yet. This bruh is really scared of scammers scamming him, and rightfully so, because this is money that he went to go borrow. He did what he thought was due diligence by asking screenshots of clients who made money that very day. And I find that highly disingenuous of Sean FX to send, because I believe all of the screenshots is fake. Those who are using the robot, the screenshots of them making money. Indeed, a lot of people, they are scammers. I get you. Don't worry. I am on your side. I will assist. This is so disingenuous because he knows for a fact he is gonna scam this bruh, but he acts like he is not a scammer. And this is something that I'm always telling you guys about. Be careful of people that's doing unregulated business in this industry. In this chat, you can see he sends his client a screenshot of 17,000 Rand, and he says, I'm having 17K on my trading account, so I'm waiting for the bot to make more. I started this account with 1K. Bear in mind that 1K is what he wants the client to send. Now, this chat proves how desperate this Sean guy was for money, because he tells this guy, oh no, but listen, if you only send 500 now, I will send you 7,000 Rand Thursday, and it don't have to be 1,000 Rand, it can only be 500 Rand. That is a classic sign of desperation. Unfortunately, this client isn't that skilled in looking for scammers yet. So he didn't read that message for what it is. He read that message for what it was sent as, a message of help. Listen, I know you don't have the full 1K, but if you send the 5K, things can still work out. But that is the actual trap. Banking details were sent. Sean then asks the client disingenuously, listen, send me your banking details. And this very often gives clients peace, because now they feel like, nah, listen, this guy's gonna send my money back. I really dig that this client was doing his due diligence, because he was asking for transactions that this guy made with his clients. And unfortunately, this scammer was very well prepared for all of these questions. Even in this message, you can see that this guy was very, very hesitant to pay. But unfortunately, at this point, I believe the money was sent already. Also, peep the disingenuous responses that this guy makes. And once someone tells you things like, oh, I didn't force you to sign up, I didn't force you to join my service, I didn't come to you, you came to me, I didn't force you, please bear in mind that you are dealing with someone that is deflecting. And deflecting is very often a sign of guilt, a telltale sign of guilt. Once again, in the screenshot, you can see this client is asking, listen, did my friend get scammed? And this person, this Sean guy, knew that they are looking for someone to make money for them. So if he said that his friend got scammed, then this client will send his money to Sean. And that is why Sean said, listen, I think that is a scam, and I don't think your friend will get her money back. Furthermore, you can see that the client is busy telling him, bro, I hope you do the right thing. And this is the most important thing here, because this is the client that is constantly tugging on Sean's moral guitar strings, if you will, hoping that one will tick him off into deciding, Kikinai, this person is in dire need, let me rather not scam this person. But hey, if you want to be a scammer, one thing I have learned is that you need to put aside your feelings. And this is what all of these scammers have done by now. Here you can see, at some point in time, Sean said, listen, I refund people should the investment in the account management go sideways. And here the client said, listen, You said you refund people if anything goes wrong, was. That's why I'm saying, I hope you're not a scammer. That promise of refund, that is a false sense of security that Sean gave you guys just so that you can pay. Without that promise of a refund, he knows very well that you weren't gonna send him any type of money. Here's more transactions that Sean used to scam this guy. And this guy tells him, but listen, haven't you sent this to me Monday already? And this brings up a new conversation point, because this clearly lets you know that scammers, they recycle results as often as they can, because the more results they have, the more opportunities they gave the client to believe them. But the clients don't know that recycled results, not fresh results, recycled results, that is a telltale sign of someone trying to get into the graces of your good books so that they can scam you. Sean disingenuously responded by saying, yes, that's the proof that I have so far. Here's a lot of payments that he allegedly made to clients, and even on these payments fronts, it's looking really dodgy. Why do I say that? Firstly, because the money is going from high to low. But then also, take a look at these people's surnames. Michelle Van H. Presley, R.P. Van W. Presley, Nazim F. Presley, Mveleni Mbonsi Presley, Sharon T. It doesn't make any type of sense. Also, from accounts will show account numbers. They won't show actual figures. And that is also a very huge red flag. But like I said, unfortunately, this client isn't that skilled in looking for clues and slip-ups that might let you know that you are dealing with a scammer. Details were sent, account numbers were given, and money was sent. I am showing you this just for further confirmation to show you guys that this client actually really paid this Sean FX guy. This is yet again more confirmation that more money got sent. Send the details, I'll send 650. There is an FNB account number that got sent. And here you can see, here someone is asking him, why haven't you paid Tato his money? Unfortunately, the reasoning would come too late, and you can see he actually blocked them, because being held accountable is something that scammers just aren't into. Here you can see here is more accounts that got sent to prove to this client, but listen, this is how much money you have in the account, and this is where things go sideways a little. This is where he tells the client, listen, you need to send me 2,000 Rand so that the agent can process the withdrawal right now. Thereafter, I will send you 7,250 Rand. And it is at this point that this guy went to go make the loan by that loan sharks that wanted to kill him for not being able to pay it back. Now, the desperation further starts to show, and I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. But here you can see payment notification has been cleared. He clearly received it, but also a video call has been made confirming who the money was sent to. One thing that I find really disingenuous is that they always say, give your banking details. And that, like I said, gives people peace because they believe their money is coming. Earlier, he clearly asked for a 500 Rand and that the client should send the 500 Rand because he can clearly get away with doing things like that. Yeah, you can see 507,000. Now it makes a little bit more sense to you guys. But furthermore, you can see the money was sent. You've paid 500 Rand. And he said, please man, I'll be waiting then. You said, how long will it take? Only 5 minutes, sir. Immediately, he's online. He will assist me fast. Okay, man, I'll be waiting for you then. The guy was now online, and immediately he is not online anymore. Not even a full 30 minutes later. Here you can see this is where the chat obviously goes a bit further. Before he got the 500, he actually begged for 1K. And these are more signs of desperation, because if the agent needed a 2,000 Rand, that would be a set fee. But taking it all the way down from 2,000 to 500 Rand, that should have let this person know that he is knee deep into a scam. Furthermore, he tells the client, if you might like us to continue again, it is fine. I can send you 6,000 Rand. Then we continue with the remaining 1,000 Rand. Highly disingenuous, because he makes the client believe that this is something that can hold on for as long as the client is paying him. Now, at this point, you can see that the bubble has burst in the client's head. The client has realized, I am a little bit too deep in here. But Sean, my brother, you were supposed to tell me everything, because now we're in an unsolvable issue. I would have tried to get everything together, but now it seems like I'm losing what I thought I am achieving. I'm sorry, sir, for not telling you earlier, but the bot made profit. I'm not at home, sir. I am in class. I just want to know what class starts at 7 o'clock in the morning. This guy is evidently still milking this client. Otherwise, he would have blocked this client long time ago. And here you can see this message just proves my point. To come all the way down from a 2,000 Rand release fee to a 500 Rand release fee, that lets you know this bruh is desperate for your money. He's in class, he can't answer calls, but he can type messages to you. I'm very certain in this moment, this person wasn't thinking clearly. He just wanted his money back. Here you can see this client is clearly asking Sean, please send me my 1,000 Rand back. And this was long before things took this ugly turn, and Sean just didn't want to give this person's money back. This shows you guys exactly that you cannot trust these guys that is out there doing unregulated services. Now, at some point, we are gonna have to stop being people that is just being sideliners and talking about it, and us that know better, we are gonna have to start taking action. So it is with that I'm going to include all of this into an FSCA file, and I will send it off with a very, very nice message to the FSCA, because there is no reason that people should be out here committing suicide. I'm going to try my utmost best to get hold of this person's friend so that they can just verify and validate this whole thing before they continue with any of their investigations. This is seriously disingenuous and disgusting. And I told you guys, scammers are gonna take victims to this point. Although it was wrong on this client's part to go and make loans for things that they know nothing about, it is even more wrong on Sean's behalf to scam anyone for that matter, whether the money used to pay him was loans or not. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. Sean most definitely needs to feel the long arm of the law, because there is no way that people can be dying behind this guy. Like I said, guys, it's December and scams are gonna take a rampant up flare. It is up to us to make sure that these guys do not get their hands in the pockets of unsuspecting victims. Let's do our part and like this video, leave a comment, share this so that other people can be aware of Sean, and then subscribe if you haven't yet. All of these things helps the YouTube algorithm push out these videos to the people that needs to see them. I will keep you guys updated concerning the FSCA email that I will be writing to them according this case. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.